picks. One of them I'm betting a lot of money on. More than I'm comfortable with. All right. If you're a Kansas City fan, you win the Super Bowl and you feel great about yourself. And this year, you're not losing, right? You had one bad Sunday against the Raiders. But here's, I can see Buffalo beating Kansas City. It's harder for me to see Tampa beating Green Bay, although certainly possible with Brady. But here's a number that's scary. So 16 weeks of the NFL regular season. And then now we've had the bye week, a playoff week, another playoff week, conference championship, right? So week 12, that's a ways away, a couple months away. What happened in week 12, this is substantial. It's not week 3, it's not week 7, it's week 12, late in the season. This is kind of who you are. It's post-Thanksgiving. Kansas City's offense is 26th in the NFL in red zone. It ain't a talent issue. They're settling for field goals a lot. Since that same week 12, Buffalo's defense is number 1 in the league in red zone. Meaning they don't let you in. They're great situationally. These are real things, and they have been for 2 months. So I can see Kansas City moving the ball, controlling the clock, and feeling like the better team. And the Bills hit on 2 big Stephon Diggs throws and win the game. Kansas City led Cleveland 19-3. But because they didn't get into the end zone, they missed a field goal. It should have been 23-3 or potentially with a PAT 24-3, game over. But again, they had to settle for field goals, and that game was simply closer because of it. So that is a number that is not going away. Kansas City is not getting the push in the red zone to run the ball and get touchdowns. So when I say struggling red zone offense, great red zone defense, what's it tell you? It's going to be a lower scoring game than you would think, saying Josh Allen against Patrick Mahomes. Lower scoring game means nobody's running away with this game. It's going to be really, really close. The other thing, and this is not a small thing, the Patrick Mahomes toe issue. He's not going to be at 100%. Wasn't that first touchdown against Cleveland running into the end zone? He couldn't do that afterwards. So you're not going to get Mahomes' kind of viable running options in this game. It's very probable. Eliminate that. So the Chiefs aren't running the ball particularly well anyway. Now Mahomes can't move. You become a lot like Buffalo. Very pass-centric. Now they're great at it, but to me it says very close game. It spells upset. It screams upset. Is that how do upsets happen when you have Super Bowl champs and great teams? It's not the game happens and they're not great, but they don't capitalize on opportunities. Kansas City last weekend did not capitalize, even with Mahomes in the game, on some early opportunities. Field goal, missed field goal, and Buffalo's defense is significantly better than Cleveland's, like not close. So those numbers. If you're a Chiefs fan, you're gonna be settling for a lot of field goals in this game, a lot of them. And you may dominate time of possession, but you're not getting a lot of 7s. You're going to get a lot of 3s, and that keeps it close. I don't think Buffalo's going to score a ton either because I think their O-line is going to be a little overwhelmed in this game. All right, sad news to report, but we look back at an incredibly dignified career. Hank Aaron passed away at 86. I grew up watching Hank Aaron. Hank Aaron started his career in Milwaukee for a few years, and sports was not as mobile then. Then he played for Atlanta forever. The most amazing thing to me about Hank Aaron, he played for 23 years and was a 25-time All-Star. How? Because years and years ago, at the beginning of his career, they used to have multiple All-Star games. Hank made those too. Hank Aaron was a very unique player. He didn't strike out much. Surprising for a guy with over 500 home runs. If you took out his home runs, he still had 3,000 hits. But perhaps most impressive about Hank Aaron is that he passed Babe Ruth, a very iconic figure, for the home run record. I watched it live on TV. Everybody in America my age did. He got death threats. His children got death threats. A black man in the South threatening iconic Babe Ruth. Yet he handled it. Dignity, class, also was part of many civil rights activities. When I think of Hank Aaron, I first think of home runs. But secondly, I think of class. He was all class. Let's play it sound up. I remember watching this live. I don't know why I think it was on a Monday night. I don't know why I think that. They used to have Monday Night Baseball was a big deal. I don't know why I think it's Monday night. But here it is. Do we have it?
Aaron waiting, the outfield deep and straight away. Fastball is a high drive into deep left center field. Buckner goes back to the fence. It is gone. What a marvelous moment for baseball. What a marvelous moment for Atlanta and the state of Georgia. What a marvelous moment for the country and the world. A black man is getting a standing ovation in the Deep South for breaking a record of an all-time baseball idol.
Hank Aaron, all class.